Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch, and welcome to episode 3 of The Right Road Lost, our series of Elder Scrolls Online episodes. You may be wondering what my fascination is with this boat. I think it's a good log on slash log off point because it's quite, what would you say, cinematic. It's kind of striking. It's a large thing to focus on here. There's Norm, our dog, with his hand through the wood of the dock there. Yeah, that's right. I just called his paw his hand. Want to make something of it? Sun setting. Looks beautiful, right? And here I am wearing my dress. We gotta get some heavy armor. I can't believe I've been playing, streaming this game for 4 hours and haven't got any heavy chest pieces yet, but there you have it. There's been a problem with the audio levels in this game. I'm finally starting to see how quietly it's been mastered, because I had all the audio for the dialogue, like the NPC dialogue, set one tick short of as high as it would go, and the master volume set one tick short as high as it would go, and it was still kind of quiet. Better than episode 1. I'm talking about episode 2. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. But still kind of quiet in episode 2. So I just turned the master volume and the dialogue, NPC dialogue volume all the way up. So if it's too quiet now, you can't blame me. It is literally as high as it goes. Alright, so we have some quest objectives here in town. Sphere Assembly. Let's refresh ourselves on what this is here. Sphere Assembly. Journal. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to address something as well. Last episode, I kind of was messing about in my inventory looking for a costume. Now, you have to understand something. In my defense, I've bought some stuff from the Crown store, and it goes under... Where does it even go under? Oh, I'm in inventory now. I don't like this inventory system. So I've bought some stuff from the Crown store, and invited me to trade? No, thanks. Why are you hanging around me, man? By the way, they can't hear me. I've turned off microphone activity. So I got these costumes here, and this is where I've trained myself ever since I started playing like 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, to go for costumes. Okay, so I've by the way, got some cool stuff here. That's kind of cool, right? I could probably rock that for a while. So this is where I've trained myself to go for costumes. Now, I did note that the quest description... Stop listening. Okay. I noticed that the description of the quest said something about going in my inventory. So I spent some time in the last episode looking through my inventory, couldn't find the costume. I was looking under supplies, materials, things like that. They tuck it in like between legs and feet or something like that. I wasn't looking down there. I wasn't looking for a full set of costume, regalia between legs and feet. Like, it didn't make sense for it to be there, so I didn't look that far. So, in my defense, it was like a muscle memory thing, and I just didn't look there because who would put that there? So yeah, this inventory system leaves a lot to be desired. It's pretty much the same as it was in Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I didn't like it then either. Alright, so let's look at our journal. Sphere Assembly. Rulorn in Port Hunding has offered a bounty for dwarven parts. Oh, this is the one for the dwarven parts, yeah. I should find Rulorn. He may buy these parts from me. That's a lot of assumptions. Maybe he doesn't want them.
Yes? Do you have something for me?
I found something you might be interested in.
Just what my sphere needs. Just give me a minute, then throw that switch over there.
Yeah, I'll wait. Oh yeah. Yep.
Ah, good. I believe this will work.
So I gotta throw a switch, right? That thing? Activate the rusty sphere.
One never knows what's going to happen when working on Dwemer devices.
Activate the rusty sphere. I can't... Oh, wait until Rulorn gives word. Yeah, hurry up, dude.
Now throw the lever, and we will see what happens.
Why did it take so long? Narrative flavor text shouldn't take that long. Talk to Rulorn. Okay, well there goes your thing. Wait, what's he fighting? Nothing? He's rolling around. Kind of malfunctioning a bit. Okay.
Oh, research never goes as one expects.
Oh, was that good?
I'm amazed it worked at all. But thanks to you, I've made remarkable strides today. Narama will be thrilled. Please take this for your good work.
Remarkable strides. Alright, so he's given me more armor that I don't care about. Good. Fantastic. What are you doing, Norm?
Does not often produce such
What are you
results.
doing?
Most gratifying.
What is it? He's like he was stalking something like a real dog. Is he a ghost boy? What? Timmy fell in the well? Alright, the Spearhead's crew. Oh, maybe I should put on that new piece of crappy armor. I'm gonna take this, this costume off. I mean, I get it, it looks cool. It's a cool thing to rock for a while, but I wanna see my armor. Crappy as it is. A Rulorn's silken garb. Still light armor, but it's green rarity. Adds to maximum health, which is good. Yeah, we'll rock that. Palette swap. Still looks stupid, but that's alright. Gotta get some heavy armor in this piece. Now, I know I could just buy heavy armor. I like to survive on drops, though. That's my, that's one of my biggest hang-ups in games like this, is I'm a miser. I don't want to spend any money.
You're back. Found anyone else to help us with the heist?
Yeah, we're moving along.
Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew, those traitors, when we've got you helping us?
Putting a lot of faith in me. I should tell you that I don't really want any part of this. Meet Colleen when you are ready to start the heist. Well, let's confirm that there's nothing else in town that we want to do before we do the heist. I think that's kind of meant to be the last thing. The Sea Drakes have captured friends of Telenil. They're being held at Saintsport. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of doing that when I kind of put it off to the side and started doing the pirate treasure thing instead. That was a fun quest. I must search Saintsport for the crew of the Maiden's Breath. I should start in the larger buildings. Yeah, we should probably go take care of that. You know, I'm in no hurry. I'm just kind of looking at my compass, seeing if there's anything around that I want to grab before we leave. I don't see any, that's the Daggerfall Castle thing, that's in the other area. Yeah, nothing of import here. Maybe we'll fast travel to Saintsport. I think we're wrapping up this area, which is good. Not that I don't like it here. I'm actually pretty pleased with how this whole area turned out overall. But I would like to get back to the mainland. I'm kind of thinking about walking there just to do like one last pass and see if there's any quests that we missed that I can perhaps pick up on the way. How far is it? Saintsport. I mean, it looks far, but it's not really that far. Maybe we'll just walk it just to do like another pass. See if we're missing anything. Give us an opportunity to maybe get in some more fights. Gain some XP. That's always a good thing. Dust cloud. Oh, get my stamina back up. Yeah, they're going down easy now. I think I'm just about done with this place. Looking at my compass, making sure that I'm not missing any quests that I haven't picked up yet. Haven't stumbled upon anything new. Oh, there we go. I saw him before and kind of forgot he was there. Absent-mindedly wandered over the hill and... Oh, what's this? See, this is why I wanted to walk. There's something here.
She's gone.
How's he doing?
I'll never see her again.
He'll live.
Help me, please. They've stolen my Iriana.
What happened?
A horde of damned sea drakes attacked our camp. They kidnapped Iriana, left me and the rest for dead. Please rescue her.
Why does that name sound familiar in regards to, you know, my efforts streaming this game? I think I've come across Iriana before. Where did they go?
They took her over the hill to their camp around the shipwreck. Shamal, too. Maybe they're already dead.
I'll go look for them. Tell me about Iriana.
She's the love of my life. I promised to take her away from Stros Makai. Then the sea drakes attacked and took her and Shamal. I'll never see her again.
I have a feeling that her and Shamal are shacking up, dude, and that's just an excuse. Why didn't you stop the Sea Drakes? They're probably members of the Sea Drakes, and you're the outcast, and they're playing you. That's what I think.
We fought, but there were too many of them. I protected Iriana as long as I could, but I got knocked out. I saw them dragging her away as I fell.
Why don't you rescue her? Or why don't you rescue her?
I can barely move. Those bastards left me for dead and took Iriana. I'd never get anywhere near her.
Who's Shamal?
He's a Khajiit bard, a friend of ours. When I came to, he was gone. Maybe they've killed him already.
Khajiit, huh? Maybe they're not shacking up. That would be kind of weird. All right.
Trelawny's hurt bad.
Well, everything kind of takes place in the same place, I think. It's all Saintsport, right? Or maybe not. This one's off to the right. Let's go investigate this deal. Kill some stuff on the way for kicks. Gotta keep my blades wet with blood. Can't let them get too dry in the scabbard. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there's something. Which one is that? Shamal? Too easy.
Shamal must leave this evil place.
Yeah, you go on, dude. And then we got Iriana. You know, kind of cowardly, Shamal, to run off when we still have a damsel in distress. Could have stuck around and helped out. Critical charge can now be morphed. Cowardly. Khajiit. I'm not going to make a cowardly lion joke. Ginseng. No thanks. Oh, is that person? Oh. Thought I aggroed somebody. No guards around here? Why don't you just leave? They don't have your legs tied.
Thank you. I'll try to make it back to Trelane.
Yeah, just run right through the middle of their camp. I'm sure that'll work out for you. Mint! I think we already got the mint chai, but I'm picking it up anyway. Because mint chai is awesome. Adamantite, sure. Oh, there's somebody. Bam! Talk to Trelane. 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 I'm trying to stay away from his combat. I don't want to ruin his experience for him. He should get the satisfaction of killing those enemies. Alright, oh, I got something here. Some iron ore. Trelane.
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 The gods, you're alive.
Iriana, you're safe.
Yes, I'm fine, but you're not. Please, sit down.
Just
Rest.
for a moment. We need to get back to town. Safer
Hello
there.
there.
As soon as you're rested, we'll
That
go.
was neatly done, the way you got Iriana and Shamal back.
Like that, did you? You're welcome. What'll you do now? Go to Disneyland?
That Sea Drake attack was the last straw. Iriana and I are going back to town and not leaving until we find a ship off this damned island.
Well, there's ships everywhere, so that's not going to be too hard for you.
Iriana, we need to go. It's not safe here.
Fine, you stubborn fool. Margrob and Othbug, keep an eye on
You
Shamal.
got it, Iriana. Don't worry. We'll be ready for them next time.
Don't stay too long. Meet us back at the tavern.
Okay. Alright, let's go rescue these other dudes. Let's get a bit of a refresher here. Let's see. Journal, quests. The Sea Drakes have captured friends of... Oh, yeah. Search Saintsport. Gotcha. We already read that. Stop bleeding on my dog. Stop it. You're bleeding all over my dog. Thanks. Everlasting forever. Your name's redundant, yo. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out Normal Game Couch, episode 3 of The Right Road Lost. Our, kind of a let's play, if you will, of Elder Scrolls Online. Gonna go rescue some people from Saintsport. I could put on a costume and blend in with these dudes, but what's the fun in that? I want to kill people. Yeah, I just picked up another Sea Drake disguise. Not even putting it on. I totally can, but I'm not gonna. I want XP, man. I'm not playing the stealth game. That's why I carry a big weapon. Haha. Trying to roll out of the way, huh? Didn't mean to. Alright, let's read about provisioning. Use the left stick to select the food or drink you wish to prepare. Press square to craft the item. Remember, you can only craft food or drink if you learn the associated recipe and have the proper ingredients for the item. Okay. I was gonna loot that person, but I guess someone else did it before I had the chance. That's what I get for reading the tutorial. Yeah, get out of here. Hello, Crenard Dortine.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Larissa sent me. Take this disguise and get out of here.
Thank the Eight. I thought I'd die in here. Helene came by not long ago. Told me to look forward to a public flaying. Then she beat me bloody, laughing the whole time. She's one cold witch.
Public flaying? That's pretty messed up, man. Let me get you out of those ropes.
Stay away from Helene. She's a monster.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Okay. Release. What was it? Macagrabug. Iron Sabatons. Do I have iron shoes yet? I can't recall. No, I don't. Medium I have, and now I have iron. Excellent. Cool. So what am I missing for heavy armor then? We're missing chest. That's it. That's all we're missing is a good chest piece. Shouldn't take long to find one piece of armor. Too slow in the block. Lockpick. Can always use more lockpicks.
Move to flank.
Move to flank. Some dots on you. Jumping behind me. Lockpick, iron maul. Robe I can sell.
Don't know who you are, but you better run if you don't want the Sea Drakes to gut you.
Larissa sent me. Take this disguise and sneak out.
Ha! Another of Helene's tricks. Let me go, then chase me down and beat me within an inch of my life. I'll chance it and make a run for Port Hunding. See how far I get.
Yeah, alright. Let me untie you.
Word of advice. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting.
Alright. They don't really seem all that tough. Meet Larissa. Let's check my compass, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. I'm electing to walk there instead of fast travel. So get into some more fights, earn some XP. Got that lighthouse working. What was that? Ladies smock. Oh, it's reagent. Green rarity. It's kind of interesting for an ingredient found on the shore. These mud crabs are tough. Super fumbles hiding out. This Larissa chick wasn't where I thought she'd be. Double back a little bit. Wonder if I can walk my way up here. Yep. Alright, Larissa. Jumping behind me. Jumped behind me just to die back there. Well, she's over there somewhere. I don't see the I don't see her waypoint on the screen. Oh. She was standing inside a plant. Okay.
You're a welcome sight. I've rescued everyone but Crenard, Herden, and Mikog. Any luck?
Found all three. They're safely away.
Almost done then. Everyone's out except my first mate, Deragor. They've got him in the belly of Helene's ship. You'll find the keys below deck. Look for Deragor down and back.
What are you gonna do while I rescue Deragor? I'm gonna ask her how she made herself look like a fern first.
Good trick, that. Did I really disguise myself as a fern? Or did you see a fern because you weren't looking close enough?
That was stupid. Okay, what are you going to do while I rescue Deragor?
I'll be visiting Helene in her cabin to thank her for the hospitality she's extended my crew. Come on up after you release Deragor. You should really say hello.
How did you get the key to Helene's quarters?
Her cabin girl had a key. Poor little Bosmer lass. Barely any meat on her bones. I think Helene was starving her. She's on her way to Port Hunding now, and I'm one key richer.
Alright. This chick's kind of annoying. Alright, let's go below deck and rescue what's-his-face. the wrong one. Huh.
Flame! No! Circle around!
Bunch of jumpy dudes.
To the side!
Storeroom key, and I'm being attacked. Looting what I can because I'm still looking for a heavy armor chest piece. Do these boxes have anything in them? Acai berry. It cracks me up that these people like try to jump over me just to die in midair. It seems to happen like far too often. Bloody Witch storeroom. Hello, Deragor.
Who in oblivion are you?
You know, I can leave. I don't have to help you. You can be nice to me. Larissa sent me to rescue you.
Yeah? Ha! I knew she got away! Helene said she was being keel-hauled and beaten, but I knew better. They don't call my captain crafty for nothing. Get me out of these ropes, and let's get out of here.
Hold still.
Captain Larissa never leaves anyone behind. Make sure she's safe.
Yeah. Let's see what we can see. Oh, there he goes. Pretty good. I'm kind of surprised that they have a small touch like that. That kind of surprises me. Oh. Come on, I blocked that. Hey, leveled up. Man, there's a lot of folk in here right now. You Chun-Li? Looking like Chun-Li for a second. Enter Captain Helene's cabin. Right.
Wait. You're not lying. What have you... Did you poison me?
Oh my, Captain. Are you feeling okay?
I'll gut you like a stuck pig. Cut your eyes out. Roast
Like you did my crew? No. That won't happen again. Oh, she fell down. My, that felt good.
What did you do to her?
Me? Did I do that? Her starving little cabin girl may have poisoned her drink. Who can say? Did Deragor get out?
Yeah, he's free.
I'll just be going then. I told my crew to gather on the beach. Going to make sure they all made it out. Meet me there and we'll square up.
What kind of poison did you use on Helene?
Oh, it's yarn root. A very nasty local poison. It won't kill her. Not right away. It starts by dissolving the stomach lining, then goes from there.
What would you do if I gave Helene the antidote?
I'd feel mildly disappointed, but I leave it up to you. Meet me on the beach once you're done here and we'll settle up. Just watch your boots. She'll start vomiting soon.
You're gonna leave Helene here to die?
I'd love to stay and watch, but no time. You can stay if you like. It's actually her poison, kept for slaves who disobey. There's an antidote on the dresser if your heart bleeds enough.
Interesting. So, she's a slave owner, and she uses this poison to kill her slaves. But then again, that's crafty Larissa, and I'm not the law. And neither is she, so I'm going to give her the antidote. Her struggles ease as the antidote quickly takes effect. She will likely live. Alright. Let this be a lesson to you. And I slammed the door on my way out. Talk to crafty Larissa again. What kind of plant is she gonna be this time? Did I really look like a fern, or were you just not looking close enough? Where's my dog? I was gonna make a joke about how crafty Larissa was dressed as my dog, but I don't see my dog anymore. Does that guy seem very large, or is it just like forced perspective because of the fish rack? What? Forced perspective. Where's my dog?
My crew's safe, and only a little bit tortured. I call that a win.
I gave Helene the antidote.
Well, your choice. I hope the next crew she shipwrecks and murders appreciates your soft heart. The important thing is she knows I had her. She won't cross me again. Now, about our debt. What do I owe you?
You know, I let Helene live because I'm not going to become the thing I hate. Like I said, I'm not the law. Larissa's not the law. It's not our place to put her out. Let the authorities take care of it, although the authorities are probably crooked too. Help Captain Colleen and I pull off our heist. Her heist, not our heist.
She's a bit too obsessed with old Faharajad for me, but I like her style. Seeing as I need a new ship, gold will come in handy. I'm in. Can't let what you did for us go unrewarded. See you back in town.
Yep, see ya. Picked up the smuggler's vest. Let's take a look at it. I leveled up as well. Yeah, smuggler's vest. So right now I'm rocking light armor. Smuggler's vest is medium and it's green rarity, so that's pretty good. S is stamina. That's good for my my class. Okay. It's better than what I was using. Not heavy yet, but we're getting there. We can level up as well. Let's go with health. Alright, I think it's about time we did one of these. We can pick up, I think I want to pick up Solar Flare. Conjure a ball of solar energy to heave at an enemy for 666 magic damage. Also grants you Empower, increasing the damage of your next attack by 20%. I mean, that's all pretty good. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like that. I'm a Dawn's Wrath enthusiast. Let's say we test it out on something. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. And what are we working on in our journal? Yeah, I thought there would only be 2 things left, and I was correct. Now that I've recruited at least one of the people Colleen wanted, we can pull off her heist whenever I'm ready. I should speak to Captain Colleen when I'm ready to help her with the heist. Sounds good. Let's go do that. It's a big sword, man. That sword's almost as tall as me. It's crazy. We're gonna swim there. Let's start this heist, man. Put my sword away while I'm in town. That's probably not a good idea to be waving that around. Captain Colleen's hideout. Whoa, hey, what's up? Above? Yeah, above.
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money. Don't you agree?
You know, I'm only here because it's a quest line, so yeah, sure, I agree. What now?
Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs.
His sailing logs? Really?
His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen cargo they've unloaded, and every illicit payment made to Bosek.
Well, it makes me sound like an idiot, but I'm going to go ahead and ask the question anyway. How does that make us rich?
Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the King's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the King can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop.
The King's agreed to pay you for them?
Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs, and getting out with them. That's your job.
How do I do it?
First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink, then grab the key.
And then?
The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambor and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers.
You know, I could seriously just cut everybody down, take the key from the dead body, and get you your papers. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'll be back soon. Let's see, Naramo. Talk to Naramo, yeah. Sure.
Oh, yes. Hello. This is fascinating. Did you know that Dwemer had devices to rapidly mince fruit?
No. So can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him quietly, correct?
What's your idea?
I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces quite the incapacitating shock.
Taser.
If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful.
I'll take it, thanks.
Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly. I'm quite curious about the twitching.
Yeah. I mean, I went through the trouble of recruiting these people. I might as well take their help, right? Crafty Larissa. I'll save her for last. I don't like her. Jakarn.
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head.
Whatever you say, Steve Blum. Hey, Steve Blum, can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
Bosek keeps the key around his neck. Cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back.
Oh, sweet. Sounds great, thank you.
Get your disguise and meet me out back. Leave Bosek to me.
Awesome. Thanks, Steve Blum. What about you?
Quite the motley crew, aren't we?
What do you think of Captain Colleen's plan?
She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace.
Yeah, thanks.
My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you.
Okay. So they're basically doing this whole quest for me. Well, I guess that was the point of recruiting people, right? Alright. Obtain a servant's disguise, so that'll be Larissa. So meet Larissa. She'll give me the disguise. Sounds good.
Another distraction.
Back through here. Is this the place?
I've a thirsty blade, and it's overdue for a drink.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, this is the place, okay. Yeah, I could come around the side and go there. It'd probably be easier. Probably doesn't make a difference, but you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come around the side and take the other bridge over. Seems like a better plan to me. Puts me on Bosek's property closer to where I want to be. Take the side entrance. I forget I have my new power. My 666 damage power. Hey, I just got an Iron Cuirass. Awesome. Let's equip that. Full set of iron armor. It's about time, dude. What is like 5 hours into the stream, into the series.
Well,
so you don't care if I just walk right up there? All right. Oh, what's this now? Shazim. Let's see what's up with Shazim first. It's another quest line that I haven't noticed. What's up, Shazim?
Why am I here? Leave me to my drink, stranger. If I can't remember what matters, might as well forget it all.
What do you mean?
I woke up on the shore. No idea how I got here. Barely remember my name. And this damned monkey won't leave me alone. Must be mine. It just keeps hooting at me and won't go away. Ugh, I need more ale.
How can I help?
Just go. Wait. Buy this monkey from me. Monkeys are great companions. I bet this one can find buried treasure. On an island like this, you'd recoup the cost tenfold.
I'll consider it.
Need some coin for it. We both win, eh?
Yeah.
He may be annoying, but I bet he's got a nose for treasure.
I mean, I'm like wrapping up this island. I'm almost done with it, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this just to see what happens. I might be interested in buying your monkey.
Great. For the right price, he's yours.
How do I know he'll find anything?
Fine. I'll loan you the monkey. Take him around the beach, see what he finds.
Oh, okay.
Just get the little screecher away from me.
Alright. So we're gonna do this thing. Whoops. Hello, Kawi. What are you trying to tell me? He seems excited, clearly wants me to follow him. Got it. Lead on. Follow the monkey. Whoa, he took off. Following the monkey. Sand-covered blade. Well, let's see here. Beneath a layer of grit, engravings mark the blade as Shazim's. I'll take this, Kawi. Did Shazim lose anything else? Kawi looks at me expectantly as I pull the sword from the sand. Yeah. Oh, lead Kawi along the shore, okay. Follow me, let's see if you find anything else. Oh, they're all over here. I thought I was actually gonna have to look for stuff. It all has quest markers. Well, that's too easy, isn't it? If I just follow the quest markers. What's the fun in that? Family crest is prominently displayed on the front of the bottle of rum. Lucky dice. A set of weighted dice lies inside the pouch. Ancestral ring. The ring bears a family crest and the engraved motto, "By the sword." Right. I see some maple. I'm not going to take it because I'm not into maple. Don't do woodworking. Not into woodworking. I'm just going to leave it. Oh. Trying to figure out that guy's username. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. I don't know. Shazim.
You again? What's it this time?
The monkey led me to these. I believe they're yours.
Yes, my family brewed this rum. And my father's ring. It's coming back to me. My old blade. And my lucky dice. Now I remember. I'd even forgotten my dear companion, Kawi.
Do you remember what happened to you?
Still fuzzy on that. I was bound for Daggerfall when pirates hit us. I think I was thrown overboard in the battle.
At least you have your belongings.
You're a godsend. Things are still a little hazy, but I think that's the ale. Take this gold for your efforts.
That all seemed a bit unnecessary. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. Anything inside here? Bookshelf. Sometimes you get points from bookshelves, attribute points. It's always worth checking out when you see a bookshelf. I'll take that iron. Right, obtain a servant's disguise.
What do you want?
These are the worst guards ever. Like, hey guard.
Hail.
I completed that? Said I completed it, but I didn't. Meet Larissa and get disguise. Okay. Came around the wrong side. I guess it would have been better to just go over this first bridge. But then I wouldn't have got that monkey quest, so worked out.
If you're looking for conversation, keep...
How come none of these guards care that I'm here?
Well, look who's come to pay a visit.
You find a disguise for me?
Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right. In the meantime, I'll just continue my sweep of the palace.
Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, between feet and neck. Why would you put costumes there? There's already a slot for costumes. Why would you make a second slot between feet and neck? Doesn't make any sense. Servant's robes. Disguise myself as a servant of Headman Bosek. Okay. Into Bosek's palace. Ask about Headman Bosek. Seems a little too easy.
Onsi's bones, what is it now?
Have you seen Headman Bosek?
Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry up and refill his drink. You don't want him running out of drink.
Yeah, see ya. Okay. Enter Palace Yard. And keep an eye out for bookshelves. It's always worth getting those bonus points. Collect Bosek's key. Alright, this is where I get the key from Steve Blum, right?
It's been weeks since I've seen action.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time.
What happened to Bosek?
My dear friend Headman Bosek is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies. They are quite a handful, and an eyeful too. Why don't you take the good Headman's key inside for safekeeping?
I'll do that. Pretty slick there, Steve Blum. Into the palace again. This is a neat little heist we got going on here. Find Bosek's lockbox. I wonder if it might be like above us on the second floor. I don't want to like waste all this time looking at the first floor if it might be above us. Lockbox. Above, yeah. Okay. Medium armor increase. What we need is to put the lockbox inside another lockbox. Disable Bosek's guard. Oh yeah. Use Naramo's device. Yeah, okay. So I guess we have to equip that as a weapon? That guy's attacking him. Oh, I just hit X here. Alright. Got the shipping logs. Piece of cake, man. Head to the docks.
Greetings.
Greetings. I wish they had the character names instead of the PSN names on this. I know there's a big call on the internet for them to change that, so hopefully they will in the next major update. I actually spent a lot of time coming up with my non-stream character's character name. You know, it like matches the world and like naming conventions in the world and everything. It's a shame that such attention to detail will go unnoticed.
I'm itching for some action. You look like you've seen some action.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some good news?
Here's the shipping logs.
Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the King's decrees.
I'll follow you.
Come on, it's time to go.
Hopefully I'm not missing anything relevant here. She's a slow walker.
On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
Okay. Come on, let's move it along here. Play some Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Okay.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
Betnik, eh? I mean, I got some stuff to do in Daggerfall. Betnik would be like the third place, and I completely skipped over the first place. Maybe I should go back to Daggerfall, finish the stuff that I gotta finish there, and then come back here and have Colleen take me to Betnik. Alright, let's do that. I don't want to do too much of this out of sequence. I feel like we've already come to this island before we should have.
How may I serve?
Arrange passage for me, please.
Depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
What do you recommend?
Daggerfall. You shall find there everything you need, and then some. There have been a few storms along the way, but nothing we can't handle. Let us pray our charts are current.
Take me to Daggerfall. Got some unfinished business there. I need to get revenge on Varric. This dude that I wasn't geared up enough to beat in the first episode of Right Road Lost. And I tried like 4 times, couldn't beat him. So now I'm going to get my sweet revenge. Pick up another couple quests here as well, I'm sure. At this point, I think I'm just going to pick them up when I see them. I was trying to keep like Like, I was trying to keep it so that I didn't have like 20 quests in my journal, but you know what? I'm just going to pick up quests when I see them now, because that's what I've been doing on my non-stream character, and I never really got overwhelmed or confused with what I was doing, so I'll just pick up quests as I see them. I got the wrong one here. Enter Daggerfall Castle. Okay. Probably won't be so hard to take this guy out now. Keep an eye out on my compass for more quests that I may have missed. Pretty good fog effects there. Looks pretty good. Rainy. This game has some pretty good graphics. I mean, it does look relatively last gen, but it is an MMORPG, so...
There you are. You're not
the Harborage.
Only you can see me.
Oh.
We have to talk.
This kind of popped up out of nowhere, huh? This is the main quest here.
There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once.
Hello, Prophet.
Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there.
Where is this safe harbor?
I awoke in a city of Bretons, its air heavy with the smells of baked bread, horses, and intrigue. Daggerfall. The harborage is in an abandoned cave outside the city.
I'll find you there. Okay, so we have consumables crafting writs, which we're going to ignore, because I'm not doing any crafting or anything of that nature on the stream. Equipment crafting writs, ditto.
That's the criminal there.
I hope you're not talking about me. I'm not a criminal. Daggerfall Castle. Just kind of looking around, getting my bearings. It's been a while since I've been here. Just making sure I'm not taking the wrong path or something.
You're not staring at me, are you?
No, I'm not. Enter Daggerfall Castle. Any other quests up here before I go in? No? No? Doesn't look like it? No? Okay. Alright, so last time I was in here, I was fighting against this dude Varric. I mean, I told you. I lost to him like 4 times in a row. I used potions, I like ate like pie or something to get my stamina up, and I just couldn't beat this guy, and it's because we were under-geared. That's what I've decided. I think that was probably the case, was the fact that we were under-geared. Just as a refresher, oh, let me take off this this costume. Alright, now we're properly geared. I mean, this is cosmetic, but I'm just saying, like, now we can see that we're properly geared. Oh yeah, and as a refresher, Bloodthorn assassins plan to kill King Casimir. If the king dies, the entire Daggerfall Covenant could fall apart. I'm inside Daggerfall Castle. I need to find King Casimir before Varric does. Coolness. He's upstairs, right?
My lord, you must go now.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
It reset this part, gotcha.
king out of here.
Go! We'll handle this!
Alright, follow the king upstairs.
What do we have here? To the side! A lizard with a crown?
Alright, Varric, I'm back. Did you miss me?
We'll stand in Angof's way.
Dude is still kind of tough.
Good riddance.
Talk to King Casimir. I mean, I
Captain,
will.
This isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angof and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
I did what I could, all in a day's work.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, but he worked for someone named Angof. Weren't you paying attention to your dude just now?
Angof? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The Royal Spy Master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angof. But that's all we know.
They wanted to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Who wrote this drivel? Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angof in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Okay, so I get the King's Justice blade and a skill point. Let's equip the King's Justice. Check it out. Deals 30 unresistible damage. Increases total armor and spell resistance by 6%. A distinctive weapon awarded by King Casimir for stopping the Bloodthorn assassins in Daggerfall. Sweet. And we leveled up. Or we didn't level up, we got a skill point. Probably want to morph one of my older abilities. Let's morph Cleave, make it more effective. Alright, so we can gain additional ultimate, which will matter once we hit level 10. Or adds damage shield for each enemy hit. We'll go with the ultimate. That's going to be more of a long-term thing, but it'll pay off eventually. We could have waited and got it, but since that was like a bonus skill point, I decided to just go ahead and spend it. Okay. Whee! Ouch. Nothing else in here? Okay. Sweet revenge. Varric. Glad that dude's finally taken care of. And now we're going after Angoff next. Look at our journal here. Well, we got the Harborage, which is yellow to us, so we can probably do it. But it's also level 7. Oh, this is one of the ones that levels to us, right? So we're level 7? I don't even know what level I am. Yeah, we're level 7. Where does that one take us? Let's see if we can figure out where it takes us. Oh, you know what? Real quick, too. We haven't been able to do this. Normally, every time I log on, I go to the stables, and I'll show you why in a second.
For the Knights of the King!
But I haven't been able to go to the stables because I've been on that island, and from what I could tell, there wasn't any stables there. Which seems kind of strange, but it is what it is. What are you doing? It's kind of an odd scene. Let's go to the stables. And do that thing that I couldn't do the last couple episodes. What do we got here? Yeah, the equipment crafting writs and the consumables crafting writs. It's busy here. That's the house we came out of, right? It's either that one or that one. It's like our first step out into this this territory. Here is our stable. Where's the stable master? It's not you. Oh, there you go. Bezgara. So here's the thing with these stable masters.
Something to talk about. If you want gossip, find the tavern.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and read the tooltip. When your character has a mount set active, they can take riding lessons provided by the stable master for a small amount of gold. Select the desired skill and press X to increase it. One riding lesson will be offered by the stable master every 20 hours. Now that's in real time, so don't forget to visit the stables daily. Okay, so you can increase the speed of your riding skill, which obviously makes you makes your horse go faster. Increase the stamina of your horse, well mounted, so that you can, I guess spur your horse more often without it running out of stamina. So you go faster. So that kind of aids toward the speed as well. So you double up on speed. And you got your carry capacity. Now I don't really ride a horse all that much. I have a horse, but I don't really ride it all that much. So for me, it's really mostly about, I'd say 90% about carry capacity. So we'll put a point in carry capacity, and we'll try to remember to do this on every episode. I might even do it a couple times, like during the week. I might come back to the stable during the week to up it a couple more times, so that our efforts toward this end match how many episodes we've done. Okay, now we can take this off of the map. Okay, we got the Harborage. Let's go to the Harborage. Normally I try to do the quests. Hold on. Journal. Normally I try to do the quest in like level order. Now this one levels to us, so it's going to be whatever level we are. This might as well just be another level 5 quest as far as that's concerned, because it levels to us. So we'll just go ahead and do this one, since I don't think it puts us too far out. And then we'll go do that Colleen thing. Assuming this doesn't put us on like some other path. So this here is main quest stuff. This is stuff that everybody gets regardless of allegiance. The circumstances are different, but it's the same overall story arc, I presume. Alright. The harborage discovered. Talk to the prophet. It's a pretty cool little cave he's got here. If I was going to live in a cave...
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige.
This would be the kind of cave I'd want to live in. You got yourself a bookshelf here. Two-handed, that's what I like to see. Anything else? I just steal all the things from this old blind man who's trying to help me. Nah, okay.
Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson, then?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Okay.
Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Guess we'll be doing this now.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Kind of a cool place.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
I'm gonna reach over and take it. It's a powerful artifact.
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does this have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Who are the Five Companions?
The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the Dragon God, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, you say?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about Mannimarco.
Mannimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Talking about Trump, right? Oh, was that? I just got to turn around, that's all.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Mannimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Murloc Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
That was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane meld.
You know, I wouldn't mind if you defined some of these words for me, man. What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nairn. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
What happened next?
Mannimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nairn was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
What happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Coldharbour, the realm of Molag Bal.
What about Abner Tharn and Manamarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult.
How did you end up in Coldharbour?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manamako got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Coldharbour, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
They saw you as a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me. Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw man into the depths of Coldharbour. These terrible engines of destruction have been appearing all throughout Tamriel. If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. But now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yeah, I'm ready to go back.
As you say.
Pretty cool stuff, man. All that stuff has a really cool look to it.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You've given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
What's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris Titanborn?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Coldharbour. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
Good, I kind of felt bad about leaving her there. What should I do in the meantime?
Minamako's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Alright, so I get a Prophet's Recollection Ring and a skill point. Prophet is a magic user, so his ring is probably something to increase magic. So it probably won't help us all that much. But let's take a look at it. Yeah, 13 to magic or recovery. But you know what? I have no rings equipped, so any ring is better than no ring. So I'll take it. I only have the one. And we did level up. Or we didn't level up. We got a skill point. I was thinking of the two-handed leveling up, but... Alright, so skill point. What do we got for this Dawn's Wrath passive? Let's check that out. Increased duration of Dawn's Wrath abilities by 10%. Increased duration by 10%. And right now we're using Vampire's Bane. Blast an enemy with a charge of radiant heat to deal 300 flame damage and set them ablaze. Flames reduce enemy movement speed by 40%, deal an additional 524 flame damage over 7 seconds. So that increases the duration of that by 10%. So whatever, like that would be an additional 0.7 seconds. So it brings it up to almost 8 seconds. Is that significant enough? We also got Solar Flare. That's not an overtime thing, so I don't think it would even affect that. We're going to get Nova once we hit level 10. Call down a fragment of sun to deal 248 magic damage each second to enemies in the target area. Reduce the damage. I don't know if this passive is worth it though. I mean, at least not right now. Maybe eventually. Let's look at our two-handed passives. Standard attacks to hit more than one target. That might be something that we should maybe put a point in, I guess. When we're getting zerged, that might come in handy. We got two-handed swords deal 3% extra damage. Axes deal 48 physical damage, extra bleeding damage over 6 seconds. Two-handed maces ignore 10% of your target's armor. That's a pretty good one too. Plus we can put 2 points into that, so the effectiveness of that stacks. I think I'm going to go with this one, so if we're getting zerged, it won't be that much of a big deal. This will allow us to hit more than one target, both light and heavy attacks, damage up to 2 nearby enemies for 13% of the damage inflicted to the primary target. Yeah, okay, forceful. We'll take it. The thing is, at the end of, like, once you get up to level 50, you have more points than you know what to do with. So it doesn't really matter what you put them in. Just put them in something that sounds right. Yeah, you can make a build, but you're going to have plenty of points to spend on whatever you want by the end of this thing. Okay, journal. What do we got now? Only one quest, and that's the one that takes us to Betnik with Captain Colleen. Guess we'll head out to Betnik, man. Okay, I was just making sure that we got everything down here that we wanted to get. Is this the way out? No. Where's the way out? Just gotta turn around, that's all. Going back into town, buy some headlight fluid. Glenumbra. The name of this place never rolled off the tongue. Glenumbra. It's very awkward to say. Glenumbra. It's a nice place. I wouldn't mind living here, but I don't like the name of it. Okay, so all that's left to do, I guess... What was that dude's name? Wily Rabbit. All that's left to do, I guess, is find Colleen and sail to Betnik. Was that the name of it? I can't remember the name of it. I think it was Betnik. We just totally took like the best shortcut down too. Off those cliffs. Hey man, if it works. Lord Cactus Sniper, greetings. Lord Cactus Sniper. Alright. I guess we're saying goodbye to Daggerfall, man. Let's head out. Well, we gotta have this guy take us back to the other place so that we can get to Khalein to take us to the next place, I think.
How may I serve?
You arrange passage for me?
It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
Where do you sail?
From here, we travel to Stros M'Kai.
Yeah, take me to Stros M'Kai. Gotcha. So we gotta go to Stros M'Kai, and then on the same boat, we gotta talk to Khalein to take us to Betnik. You think the bosun would be able to handle more than one destination, right? Nope. It's not like that's his job or anything. I like the Silt Striders from Elder Scrolls 3. That was Elder Scrolls 3's version of fast travel. They're like these giant, long-legged bugs that you could kind of... That was like their version of fast travel, and you didn't see yourself riding on them, but I imagined it would have looked very humorous. Hello, Khalein.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
Is that flavor text, or do you actually want me to talk to him? Yeah, okay, I'll get to know the crew.
If there's one thing Master Kassan taught me, it's that knowing your ship and crew keeps you alive. Seems like you'd make a fine captain someday, but you'll have to find your own ship.
Alright. Let's talk to the crew, I guess.
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning. Now I have to stop Andrillium from teaching Clanker to bring him drinks.
Okay. Andrillion, you're the one that's like an alcoholic, right?
Wonderful. Now I've been ordered to follow Naramo on another fool's errand. At least the drinks are free.
Okay. Who else wants to chat? Making social calls. Elishana.
To be on the seas once again. This is paradise. Headman Bosek is a cruel master. If Khalein will have me, I will join the Spearhead's crew.
We're about to set sail, so if you're not on the crew, you should probably get off the boat.
I can't wait to see Jakarn's battle scars. I'm sure he's got them everywhere.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Hello, Nazmat.
Blade's Edge. We're setting sail with the famous Jakarn. Alethian and I have a bet on who's gonna bet him first.
Oh, I see what's going on here. You guys should find a new hobby. Hello, Daragor, I remember you.
Wherever Captain Larissa goes, I go. Even on this tub. Can't wait until we get our own ship again.
Wherever Captain Larissa goes, I go. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm done talking to the crew. These guys are stupid. Let's move on. Let's get out of here.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
Yeah, I'm familiar with them. I'm not very impressed. I'm ready to leave. Let's go.
Then we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor's happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs. You'll have a friend for life.
Betnik. This place has some cool looking concept art. So this is an island. It says this was an island that was captured by the Stone Tooth orcs who renamed it Betnik. Interesting. So we go basically from one island to the next island. Let's look at this place on the map. I see. Man, we're all about islands on this series. It's all island stuff. I guess we're playing this pirate angle into the ground, huh?
When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Feels good.
What now?
Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be here for a while. Here's your cut of the take from the heist.
Okay, now I was told, and I was really trying to make sure I remembered this, that the heist was going to make me filthy rich. I got 204 coins. 204 coins. That's it. That's not even enough to pay the stable master for 1 point of training. That's not rich in this world. I'm willing to forgive like narrative rich, like okay, 2,000 coins is maybe rich. I have way more than that. I'm willing to think about it in that regard, but 204 coins is not filthy rich in this fictional world. I had a feeling I wasn't going to be rich.
Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stonetooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc.
Yeah. Why should they join the Covenant?
They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coin selling weapons to our alliance.
Mountain of coin, huh? Hopefully they'll make more than 204 coins. Somebody's gotta. Alright, let's take a quick look at this place and get a feel for it. Is there a stable here? I don't see a stable master here. What is up with like the lack of... Oh, hold on a second. No. No, blacksmithing. No. Nope. Just looking around. Nope. Nope. What is up with the lack of stable masters in this alliance? Probably another town nearby this one that has one. Alright, well, we got quests to pick up here, and it's getting to be about that time, so I'm going to go ahead and call this the stream. So, as we normally do, we'll set the camera off, the last shot on a boat. Thanks for watching. See you next time.